we've got 3 dudes on the same team that start with the letter J, which is going to make casting very easy.
Yeah, definitely so much easier when all of them have the same starting letter. As I learned from last time with Mumbo, Wumbo, and Humble in the last finals. But I'm excited for this one. It seems like everyone on the Balrogs have over 70% win rate, which is, I mean, that looks pretty solid coming into the finals. Alrighty. Well, I'm going to actually hand it over to General Mills for more analysis here.
Thanks, Rex. So the stat line here is pretty competitive for both the Balrogs and the Wraiths. Each team really has a standout player for goals. On the Balrogs, Jay Melly is leading the team with 53 and an astounding 38.9% shot percentage. That is almost as much as the Wraith star player Tai Tai. Tai Tai is standing at 55 goals and a 41.7% shot percentage. An astounding shot percentage there. Tai Tai also is leading his team in saves with 62. So Tai Tai is looking like he's going to be the player to beat on the race. Balrogs are going to want to focus on him and prevent him from connecting with those shots, but you got to want to keep him away from the ball at all costs with a 42% shot percentage.
Absolutely. You mentioned some pretty ridiculous numbers. I'm looking at the stats for both teams here. Tai Tai, like you said, absolutely carrying that team in terms of shot percentage. But if you go over to the Balrog side, you look at what they're doing. They've got 4 guys on their team. Each one of them has over 32% shot percentage. They average around 36% of their shots going into the net as a team. Every single one of them has 36%. And on the other side, you've got Tai Tai with 41. Nobody else has more than 30 except C Casino, who's at 30.56. He's barely pushing it right there with his numbers. This is definitely going to be an interesting game between, I think, 2 very evenly matched teams.
They are. They're very evenly matched. I'm excited to see how it turns out. I think I'm going to give the edge to the Balrogs here. Just because of the one stat that they're very different in, and that is goal differential. The Balrogs have an 80 goal differential between them and their opponents, while the Wraiths are only at 25. That means their games have been a lot more closer than the Balrogs, and I'm a little bit worried about the Wraiths defense and how it's going to hold up.
I completely agree. If you look at points per game, 424, 380, 379, 345 for the Balrogs. Almost every player on their team is averaging 1 goal per game. They are absolutely going to keep the pressure up this entire time on the Wraiths. You know this is going to be a big deal. Here it is, the Elite Finals of RSC, the Rocket Soccar Confederation. We're just about ready to go with both of these teams. I am really looking forward to see what happens now.
And the players who are joining now are starting lineups. We've got JKR, Just Dice, and Jay Melly on the Balrog side, while the Wraiths are starting with Tai Tai, Casio C, and Class A.
And you can see, like I said before, we're looking at some Grand Champs and some Champs. JKR, the Season 10 Grand Champ. Jay Melly with the Season 8 Grand Champ. Those titles, they're on it. And here we go with game number 1.
And it starts off with Blue making a big push into the corner here. Let's see if JKR can clear it off. He passes it down to Jay Melly. JKR takes the first shot. Tai Tai makes the easy save. Puts it back into the corner, and it's going back over the net. Not much pressure here from Orange. They're going to go ahead and back pass it to try and maintain ball control.
That's dangerously close to an own goal, even for Elite.
Yeah, these players have some pretty insane ball control here. Elite being the second highest tier here, and these teams being the 2 best teams in Elite. I'm really looking forward to see what kind of insane mechanics they can pull off and the crazy team plays that come with playing at this high of a level.
Good shot there by Tai Tai as that one gets saved by Just Dice. Bang to the corner, cleared away. Tai Tai again on the shot. That one is up, that one is over, and that one composed. Clase tries to turn on. He's playing some pretty good defense right there, but him and Tai are in the same corner. Cash is the only one that's left to do anything with that ball and get it away as Jay Millie comes up on it.
Tai is going to tap it down. There's no one here to follow up, and Just Dice is going to try and cross it. Jay Millie turning back on it to try and hit it back in. Orange doing a good job of keeping the ball on offense right now. Blues not getting it by them to get the clear they need.
And right as you say that, Just Dice taps it in, upside down. Tai can't quite make a good enough of a play. JKR gets a really great pass off the backboard. Just Dice is right there. And there it is. The Balrogs go up 1-0 on the Wraiths.
1-0 though is not going to win this ball game. I can almost guarantee that. Wraiths are definitely going to need to step it up, but.
And right as you say that, the Balrogs say 1-0's not going to win. How about 2-0? JKR with the Fennec bangs it in. The season 10 grand champ scoring another goal.
And that'll definitely give them a little bit more of a comfort factor here. But the big thing at this level is you can't just sit back and rest in your laurels. Playing more defensively can actually give the other team opportunities because you're giving them more space than you have been. So I'll look for Orange to keep up the pressure here. Maybe not commit on as many risky plays, but they definitely have to keep up the speed to try and keep this game under control.
You got it. The thing you cannot do right now is get complacent and just try to play some defense. The one thing you don't want to do at this level is give too much space. You got to pressure that ball. You got to keep it moving, and you got to stay on top of it.
You do. Just look at the speed these players are going to these balls, jumping almost before it's been hit. The reads on both these teams are just phenomenal here. Crossbar down. Clase has also got an opportunity. Tai fighting for it in front of the goal, but it gets put back in the corner. Cascio is going to pop it down to Clase, who scores, brings the goal differential back to 1. Excellent pass here from Cascio down to Clase.
The Wraiths really needed that goal right there to make sure they keep this game close. 2:20 left to play. Wraiths only down by 1. There's plenty of time to make this one up.
There is. Now this is a best-of-7 series, which means there is time to turn around a losing game, but you definitely don't want to. Wow. Clase coming in, doing it all himself here. Coming off the wall, manages to tap it off the bounce and put it far post.
You don't want this one to get away with you, so guess what? Clase says, I won't let it get away from me. I got this all by myself. Bangs it in, ties the game up. This is going to be a heck of a matchup. Demo in the middle of the field. Tai gets a really good touch. Knocked away by JKR. That one gets a long cleared back to Clase. He's going to tap. He's going to grab some boost. Hopefully one of his teammates is there on the backboard. Tai is there. Chases the ball down. Pitches it down the middle. That was going to get boomed.
Clase is going to get demoed, leaving Just Dice a lot of room there to try and make something happen. Not quite putting it in goal here. Blues can take their offensive opportunity here.
A good pass there to the middle. Great shot by Tai. Even better save by Clase.
You can see the play starting to get a little bit more physical now. The first man, after he goes for the ball touch, is now rotating through the goal to try and get a bumper demo here and open up some space. A couple demos happening already, and I wouldn't be surprised if one of these leads to a goal here.
Cash with a good touch over there. Jay Melly, though, bumps it away. Clase's got to go up by himself, try to do it all again. He can't. There's 2 guys already back. Just Dice bangs it down. Tai sitting on the wall, though. Flips it up towards the middle with a great pass right there. Good defense. Not quite enough touch to make it happen to score that goal.
High play. Very solid defensive rotation here from Blue. The Wraiths are really doing a great job playing as a team and not double committing, which is what you have to do when you're under this kind of pressure.
That one's banged to the corner. Someone's got to be there to do it. Clase, of course, already there on defense to clear that one away, make sure nothing special happens. We got 30 seconds remaining in a tie ball game right now between the 2 in the elite finals here of RSC.
Ties up for a shot. JKR is able to clear it all the way back to the Blue backboard. Just Dice got some room to work with. What's he going to do? He's going to pop it up to himself and go out, but Cascio is going to push it back out for the clear. J. Melly spawns back in time to get the save.
It just barely made it there. Needed what they needed to do. All right, here we go. 0 seconds left. Let's see what happens. If anyone's going to get something done in this last second. There it is!
Wow!
Kashiok gets the goal. 0 seconds left. 1 up. The Wraiths go on the Balrogs on that 0-second touch.
Yeah, I don't know if I agree with the Balrog's thought process there. He tried to pass it down to JKR and just got intercepted, which put him in a horrible position to defend against the shot there. And the 0-second goal comes through, putting the Wraiths up by 1 in the first game of the series.
Especially at this level, you cannot give up when it gets to 0 seconds, especially with a tie ball game like that. The Wraiths had the pressure all game with 12 shots. The Balrogs, with their 7 saves, trying to keep up, couldn't quite do it, and the Wraiths take game number 1 here in the Elite Finals. Looks like JKR has got some wicked ping right now. Hopefully that comes back down to Earth at some point. He's not just stuck on the moon.
Hopefully. They'll need all their wits about them and every advantage they can possibly get here against the Wraiths. There's just no room for mistakes at this level.
I'm going to move on to game number 2 here in this Elite Final. Again, the Wraiths take game number 1. Obviously, we got some grand champs in this lobby if you're looking to see what rank these kids are. Or guys, I don't know how old they are. I'm ancient.
I wouldn't be surprised if everyone here in this lobby is grand champ the way they're playing. After being in an Elite for an entire season, I would certainly hope that they'd all be playing at that level.
I've heard of a rank called Grand Champ, but I don't quite know what it actually means. That gets cleared away. Bombed out into the corner. J. Melly gets a little bit of touch. Trying to roll it around the wall, trying to get a pass to his teammates. Can't quite gain control of it. Back over to the middle to Ty. Pops it up. Class A and J. Millie there on the 50. They're in a bit of a Rule 1 right now. Just Dice tries to make a pass. They're holding that Rule 1. Hopefully no one gets, quote, kicked for being idle, as I have happened before. Class A J. Millie still in that Rule 1. Absolutely respecting what it means right now in Rocket League to be in Rule 1. No one trying to help them out either. They're willing to play a 2v2 right now until this gets resolved.
Yeah, and 3s and 2s can be completely different ball games here. Just because you're good at 3s doesn't mean you're great at 2s. So it looks like both teams are confident in their 2s abilities here. Let's see what happens. 2s even less forgiving of mistakes than 3s is.
Absolutely. 2s is where the people who are good at 1s goes to play with someone else. There's a really great pinch. That one's right on net. That one's going to go in. The Rule 1 pays off for only the Wraiths as they score the goal. 3:52 left to play here in game number 2.
Yeah, the strategy paid off for him. Power Class A, I might be looking for J. Millie again to meet up with him again here. That really gave the Wraiths an advantage here in this game.
Like you said, any Rule 1 opportunities like that, 2s and 3s, not even remotely close to the same ball game. Everything can change taking 2 players off of the field in the way you have to do things.
Oh, Class A with a double touch. Ty comes in and just barely misses the ball, but Blue's still going to maintain control here. J. Miller's going to clear it out into the Blue half. Get a little bit messed up here with Cascio C, and Curcio is going to be able to put that one in.
Cash did everything that he could to keep control of that ball, but he couldn't quite do it. Tried to get the power slide to get back around to it. Curcio comes in, bangs it in, ties the game up 1-1. Anthony going for offsides on J. Melly on that play.
Cascio got a possible opportunity for a pass here. His teammates are pretty far back though. Giving some space here, respecting the potential for a large clear here from Balrogs. Ball bouncing really high and really far here, giving both teams opportunity to waste a ton of boost. trying to get to the ball. Sooner or later, one of them is going to run out. There's simply not enough boost on the field to sustain this kind of play in a while.
Good cut attempt there, but some good defense now. Class A is going to take over possession here for the Wraiths. That one goes back over to the middle. Cash is going to get a hit off the top. There's the one touch. See what Ty can do. He bails out. It's Class A. Hits it back into the middle of the field. Cercio is going to bang that one down. Giamelli with the miss. Ty is still on top of it. Bangs it about towards the middle. That one's still in a dangerous position. Let's see if the Wraiths can do anything with it. The Balrogs cannot clear this one out. Ty is still on top of it as the Wraiths keep possession.
Well, here's their chance to clear it now, but Cercio is backflipping. Finally does get a clear here. An possible opportunity, but the center is just too high and too fast for a teammate to get to.
A little bit too long as Cascio sends it off the backboard. Ty right there with a really good touch. Giamelli easily touches one away. Class A meets him in the middle, passes it back up. Try to get a touchdown on the wall.
Yeah, oh, two new players both running back to the net. This is going to give Just Dice some room to see what he can do. Giamelli's going to come in to help him out here. And that's a center to Cicero, who's able to hit it off the backboard, and Just Dice comes in to finish it off.
Borderline impossible for Just Dice to miss that one. Great pass there by Cercio. Cascio can't do anything with it as he's driving up on the backboard. The Balrogs go up 2-1 now on the Wraiths.
Ball goes into the orange corner now, but not much of a follow-up. Giamelli tries for the big clear, but Cascio is there. Cascio and Ty are going to see what they can do in the corner. Class A gets bumped by Giamelli. That could set up an opportunity here for orange. But Caccio's going to keep it in the orange half here. Keep up that suffocating Wraiths offense that they've had.
Only a minute left to play. Wraiths run out of time to make their big move, and that one goes in for Giamelli. He was sitting at the bottom of the leaderboard with absolutely no stats on his line. He gets a shot, he gets a goal, moves it up just a little bit, 3-1 now. Balrogs going up on the Wraiths, trying to even this series at 1 apiece.
Yeah, and 2 goals with less than a minute to go here. The Wraiths are going to have to start picking up the pace of the game. They're going to have to start going for balls that they might not go for normally because they're going to need 2 goals here. So they're going to have to get one and then hope for a quick kickoff goal or more sustained pressure to get the second goal. Their 2 goals is a big ask here with now 35 seconds to go.
Boomer there, Just Dice clears it away. Back into the half though for the Wraiths. Balrogs trying to keep that pressure on. There's the pass over towards the middle. That one gets quickly by Ty. Cash can't quite do it. Ty makes a great attempt at a shot. That one hits the top and the post. Still doesn't go in. Floating around the middle, 15 seconds to go. Here we go. That was a boomer right there. Class A with a great save off the backboard. Ty cuts him off right there. They got 6 seconds to go. Very unlikely anything turns around here. That one's cleared away. 2 seconds, 1 second, back to the middle. Class A with a touch off the backboard. Ty there with a 0-second goal, but it does not matter as the Balrogs take the 3-2 victory over the Wraiths and even the series up at 1 apiece in the Elite Final.
Yeah, 3rd time's the charm for Ty, but it just came just a little bit too late here. He had 2 really good opportunities bouncing close to the goal and just didn't quite have the teammates following up there to get the next goal there. That final goal coming just a bit too late, but it can help their momentum here with the next game.
Looked like in the last couple seconds there of that last game that the Wraiths were making just enough adjustments to be able to take out the victory. Unfortunately, they were down by 2 instead of 1. If they hadn't allowed that 1 goal on the really good play there by the Balrogs, they'd have evened it up, gone to overtime. Who knows what would have happened there when Giamelli got his goal and finally got on the stat board. So we're going to go into game number 3 with the series even at 1 apiece. And we'll see just who decides to come out on top as both teams look very evenly matched, like we said going into this game.
They do. I'm looking to see the Wraiths make a couple adjustments here. They've got a little bit of an X factor here in Class A. For those of you that don't know, Class A is actually in the Lights Out organization working with Kev Pert and Lemon Puppy. He has a extremely high Rocket League IQ and has done some coaching for RSC in the past. So his ability to change and things on the fly, see the game, see what they need to do to get better, should be able to give the race an edge here. They just need to make some adjustments and keep up with the pressure.
I won't lie, I thoroughly enjoy playing on PS4 and getting to see on stream what's happening in the game before I see it in my game. Thank you very much for that, PS4. Kashyap takes a shot attempt right there off the kickoff. He's there, he gets a nice little touch, dumps it off to the side, just Dice is there to clear it away. There's a good pinch towards the middle. Class A's got to be there for the save. He does it. He gets his own touch off of the wall. Good 50 right there. Ty gets a little bump. Kashyap can't capitalize.
No, good clear here from Orange again. Wraiths are really trusting their team here to get the challenges. Both of the players back already pushing up, anticipating that the challenge is going to go their way. It'll give them a lightning fast counterattack if it works, but it can come back to bite them if they're not careful here. They're going to have really, really good challenges from their first man to keep this up.
And so far they have. There's been lots of great 50-50s here by both teams. Things seem to be going the way that each team wants them to when they're up there. That's a great double demo by Kashyap to open up the net for Ty to get the first goal with 3:59 to play.
Double demo from Kashyap. He says, Ty, you can't even miss this. We won't give you the opportunity. Sets it up beautifully. Ty may get the goal on that one, but the credit goes all to Kashyap.
Cash absolutely made that play happen. A double demo. There's a quick flick on the kickoff. Doesn't quite go in. Great save there by the Balrogs to make sure that one didn't go in.
It was, but it took two people out of the play to try and make that save. So it's going to be a really difficult save here. They're able to compose it back together and go back up to midfield before the ball gets put back in their half.
Cash still driving around, getting some demos. That one easily tapped in by Class A on the pass by Ty. Almost like the demo didn't matter, but boy, did that take some people out of the play. Just Dice tried to get around to get in the way of that one. Couldn't quite do it. The Wraiths turning up the heat right now on the Balrogs.
They are, and I'm going to look for the Balrogs here to try and maintain possession here. They just haven't been able to get it past the blue challenges closer to midfield here. They're going to get the ball into the box, but then Class A is going to try and take it away. And just look how far back Just Dice and JKR are playing right now. They're just giving Blue too much room to clear the ball.
And those booming clears are not what you need. That was going to go off the backboard. Luckily, Ty is there to save it. Cash there, going to boom it up to Class A. Class A can't quite get it done. Just Dice going to clear it away. He's on top of the ball. He's off the ceiling. Passes it towards the middle of the field. He gets a good touch. Class A is right there. JKR's got to make the touch. Booms it away. That was going to dump down into the corner.
Follow. There you go back out. Ty going backwards here. Not a great challenge from him. JKR might have just blocked that, but Just Dice says that's okay. I still got it. He's going to put it in anyway. Bring the goal differential back to 1.
That's a goal that the Balrogs really needed right there to turn this game around just a little bit. Now they're only down by 1 goal. They got 2:43 to play. Plenty of time to make something happen here.
Absolutely. They had a little bit of interesting kickoff. JKR following Just Dice. Almost looked like both of them were going for the ball. JKR pulled away at last minute. Hard to say if that was intentional.
You gotta think at this level that it was.
One would hope.
But I mean, I've seen worse.
Kashyap with the back pass to Ty. It pays off for him. Clears it into the send her down to Kashyap. Kashyap puts it on target. Cicero's there for the save. Big touches here from Orange, but they're not able to get it past midfield here. Cicero's going to try off the ceiling. JKR gets cleared out of goal. That sets up Ty again. The physical play from the Wraiths here has just been on point. Kashyap killing it, almost literally.
Absolutely boomed out of that play to wide open it again. Ty absolutely has no problem cleaning up those goals. He's got some big numbers right now as the Wraiths are up 3-1 on the Balrogs.
And Ty says he's not done yet. He's going to try and push for another shot. The offense from Blue has been suffocating this game. They've just been looking strong the entire game, barely giving the Balrogs any opportunities to score.
And that's what you got to do when you're already up. What you got to do is keep the pressure on. Do not give space. Do not let that kind of thing get back to you and beat you. And that's what they're doing a really good job of right now.
Yep, the best defense is a good offense, and they've been proving that here lately. But, wow, Class A with the save. Can't get the second one there, and JKR is going to put it in. Class A making some amazing last-ditch efforts on the goal line. I still don't know how he saved that the first time.
Did as much as he could to keep that ball out of the net. Couldn't keep it out long enough. The second touch is the one that gets in. We've got a minute to play. We've got a 3-2 ball game.
And a possible opportunity for Cicero. Ty is going to beat him to it. JKR is going to pass it down in the corner to Cicero, and Just Ice is going to come off the wall. Ty's waiting, though. He's going to try and set up enough Blue offense here. Goes for the dribble play. Not quite working. Class A also dribbling. Maybe not quite something you want to see here at this point in the ball game. They've proven that the passing plays and bump plays have been working a lot more. I'd like to see him stick with what works as opposed to try and fancy ones plays.
But the Balrogs are still trying to make something happen. That one gets dumped off to Cash. Dumps it into the corner. Just Dice is going to follow that one along the wall, try to keep possession of it. He gets demoed, though, by Class A. The demo's absolutely punishing the Balrogs so far in this game. Cash is going to take possession. There's 10 seconds left. Can they make something happen to get this one up? That one goes right towards the middle. Gets boomed away. Class A's in the middle.
And we hit 1 second, but he's got JKR to hit as a target. Ty's going to try and spike it, but just Dice is there to keep it up. Class A should be able to put this far into the corner, and that ends the game here. Winner Wraiths, 3-2.
Honestly, I feel like the entire tempo for this game was set by that double demo in the net by Cash early in the game to give it up to Ty, to give him that easy goal. That just says, hey, we're going to just bump you around. We don't care what you're trying to do. We're going to blast you out of the way. We're going to make something happen. And we're going to win this game when it's all said and done.
It just sucks to get scored on with the demo. Getting scored on at all sucks because you know something screwed up. But to have a demo where you're just powerless as you wait for the 3 seconds to respawn, and all you can do is listen and maybe watch if you have a decent angle on your camera to see what's going to happen during those 3 seconds, it can really, really make you mad and throw you off your game. So,
and it's not even that it was a demo. It was a double demo. Like, that even pushes it further over the limit. As soon as he got done driving through the first guy, he just kept driving through to hit the second guy and get that one wide open and make sure that the goal was scored. And I think, like I said, that is what absolutely was the turning tide in that game. And that happened within the first 2 minutes.
Yeah, well, let's see what happens next here for the Balrogs. They still got a pretty good chance to get in it. In a best of 7, they still have plenty of time left here in the series. They just got to rally, get it together, and start turning the momentum into their favor again.
Just Ice wins it. He gets absolutely obliterated by Class A, though, right after that one. That, again, the physical play, absolutely top tier, making stuff happen right now.
Balrogs on the lookout for this play here. They were able to dodge Class A going for a demo earlier. So I think they'll definitely be more aware of where, especially Class A and Cascio, in the rotation, to make sure they're looking out for that possible bump.
The stats on the Wraiths make a lot more sense when you watch them play than when you just look at the numbers. Obviously, Ty is going to have all goals when Cash and Class A are driving around just demoing and bumping everyone, as Ty gets a really good block right there, making sure that one gets bumped off into the corner. clear it away by himself. He has a couple of really good touches on the backboard, but there's going to be no boost left for him. Cash is the only guy left in the middle, luckily keeps it in the end.
Yeah, Class A went there for another bump, and one of the downsides to this very physical play is it takes 2 players to score a goal. You can leave your third high and dry. I'd look for the Balrogs to get some lightning-fast counterattacks to try and take advantage of that. The split second it's going to take Cascio and Class A to get back onto defense could be the difference between a goal and a save.
You got that right. Cash with the demo on the back end. Not that it matters, but still taking a guy out of the play. That one drops down and back up. A little bit of a double commit there by Cash and Tai. It's not really going to matter, though, as Just Dice kind of slow plays it. Tai, though, with a really good bump. That one's towards middle. Class A tries to go for the redirect. Can't quite get it in. Tries to bump it towards the middle. Class A is going to be there. Cash out with a great redirect, but Just Dice is there, as that one did not have enough power to actually go in. Just Dice stuck with 2 boosts and a dream.
But he's able to get the challenge, send it off to the other corner, and buy his team some time to go back and get some boost here. Cercero is going to try a big clear. He's going to hit it straight down to Class A, who's going to try and force it into the corner. Jay Melly is going to take it out to midfield. He connects with Just Dice, putting it back on the Wraiths backboard. And here's a possible opportunity for the Balrogs to make some noise. Just Dice is going to pop it back up. Cascio is going to force it back in here. And time of possession has really been in the Wraiths' favor here at this point. Balrogs need to start stringing together some hits. They need to start finding each other on those clears. Just Dice looking for physical play here, trying to give the Wraiths a taste of their own medicine.
And it ended up in a triple commit. Incredibly dangerous play right there. That one floats on the top. Luckily, Jay Millie is there to bang it all the way down into the Wraith's end.
And this from Class A could open up some space, but Cascio is there to take care of it. Keep possession for the Wraiths in the orange half.
Not a lot of midfield play here from either team. A lot of just hit one, pass it to the middle, hit one, pass it to the middle, hit one, and that's pretty much it. Neither team really taking over so far. Let's say that Cash makes a great play off of the ceiling, gets a really good block there, and J-Mail passes it back to Class A, who's going to backboard it. Is anyone going to be there for the shot? There it is, and what a save by Just Dice on the shot from Tai.
That was a clutch save there from Just Dice. They needed that to stay in this game, but those backboard opportunities are so hard to read. Cascio is going to put it back up. Can Just Dice beat Class A? He does, defending that shot opportunity and giving Balrogs another chance here to go on offense.
Jay Miller with a good flick, but Tai there with some good defense. Gets in the way, knocks that one out. We've got a minute to go. We don't have a goal scored as Tai pops straight up in the middle of the air. Class A going to get the little bump. Jay Melly now sends it back up. Tai way up.
Yeah,
In a touch, but he wasted all of his boost doing it.
Ooh, a good double touch there from Just Dice. Jay Miller's going to try and follow it up. Balrog
Class A got himself into great position on that play.
Class A had the opportunity with an open net and didn't quite connect here. Balrog's able to recover and rally from that wide open opportunity that they had over net.
Going back and forth. We've still got a 0-0 game. We've got 15 seconds to go. There's a shot from Casio. That one goes off the board. Tai with the touch, and it falls in! 10 seconds to go, and Tai with the clutch goal.
Yeah, that's what it takes to go in there. I couldn't tell if Class A made contact with Cercero or Cercero was just going boost there to begin with. But at this level, it's a split-second decision that can make you break you. That going for boost instead of sticking around in goal could have been the difference there between goal and the save. Opportunity here for Balrog. Pop down. Cashier's going to be able to put it on the ground for another race victory. 1-0. That was a shootout right there. A very defensive game ending in a very fast-paced, tense moment.
The Wraiths right now flexing a little bit, showing their might. They don't need to make a whole lot of things go on in terms of shots. They had 5 shots that entire game, 3 by Ty and 2 by Cash. The one went in for Ty. That was all that they needed, only 2 saves by the Balrogs. The Wraiths are really pushing it right now. They need one more to take the Elite Championship away from the Balrogs. Balrogs now down 2 games. They got to make something happen the next couple games. What adjustments do you see that they need to make in order to catch this back up, make sure they tie it up 3-3, force that Game 7?
Well, Way, I think the biggest problem they're having right now is clearing the. They'll hit the ball back to the midfield, and there'll be no one there for the follow-up. They've got to push that out, start trusting teammates going to hit the ball to them, and start connecting on the clears. A pass here to a pass here can turn into a shot opportunity. But right now, they're just passing the ball right back to the Wraiths, and the Wraiths are taking it and putting it right back on offense. So I think the clears are going to really be what carry the Balrogs to a possible victory here in this game.
All right, here we go. Wraiths trying to make it happen. Cash, Class A, and Ty trying to take the championship here in the elite tier. They go up against the Balrogs with J. Millie, Just Dice, and Cicero as JKR sits on the bench.
Cicero coming in clutch with just a barely tip over the goal. That's enough to block it.
Ty had a really good attempt there at a block, not just enough of the ball to mess up the play. But boy, would that have been a heck of a shot if he got some power.
It would have, but it can be really, really difficult at the pace these guys are playing. They're having to go all out, full gas pedal here, no slowing down, and Just Dice is going to come in. He's going to put the ball over. Ty's going to drop it, unfortunately, in front of his net. Just Dice is going to follow it up.
Ty tried to do the catch, tried to do the dribble, tried to do the drive, but unfortunately Just Dice was there to say, you're not going to play that slow against me. I'm going to take it away from you. They score the goal. The Balrogs trying to make something happen.
Yep, and this will give them a new feeling here, maybe a little bit more hope as they're actually playing from the upper hand here in this game. But sometimes playing with a 1-goal lead can feel like you're playing at a tie game here, just because you'll have the pressure here to know that you got to be on point in your defense or they're back in this game.
A good passing play there, doesn't quite make anything happen. Ty tries to turn on the ball and get that one towards the net. It doesn't quite work. Gets a good touch at the backboard there. Class A with a hell of a touch. That one almost goes in. Just Dice makes the save, and Cash says, I'm going to demo you anyway, as a little bit of payback for making that save.
Cascio had a couple demos there. J. Millie going ahead and getting revenge there. That puts Class A in a spot where he has to challenge that to try and get the clear. Just Dice able to turn around on it and try to maintain possession. He's going to have to follow his own hit here as there's no other Balrog going for that ball. Cascio now is going to put it towards the goal. Just Dice able to jump in, and they're going to ping pong it back and forth here. I heard a demo coming out here. Cascio, the double demo yet again. What a save from Cicero, and J. Millie taps it out of the goal. Wow, that's got to be frustrating for the Wraiths there to get that close to a goal. Just a sliver of the ball remaining inside the net.
Absolutely unreal save. I wish I could clip a replay to show everyone what just happened there. That was a completely ridiculous save.
Yeah, and Balrog's taking the momentum here and turning it around. They've had an offensive opportunity or two here as J. Millie is going to look to try and pass it down to Just Dice. He's going to hit off the backboard. There's no one cross there. Cicero was all the way back on their side of the field. Just playing a little bit too safe here right now to try and get that goal. We'll see if it comes back up.
There's a good touch there by J. Millie to try to roll it off. There it is!
Oh.
Just Dice off the backboard, knocks it in, 2-0. Balrogs making something happen right now, saying we don't want to lose this game. They're trying to force more games in this final.
They are, and they have to. They picked a good time to start showing up here because one more game and it would have been too late. They've got a 3-1 deficit here to make up. So they're going to have to push for both not only this game, but the next couple games as well. Whatever they're doing right now, they're going to need to keep doing it, and they're going to need to keep doing it for a while.
They got to keep the pressure up, but they have plenty of it right now. Things are going very, very well for the Balrogs at the moment. That one gets floated over to the middle, and Cash pops it up towards the top. Class A is up there. He gets a nice touch. Everyone, though, for the Wraiths is for the Balrogs is in great position to make something happen. Tai's going to knock it away.
Yeah, it's a good thing Tai was there in between the pass there, because that pass developing. Oh, big clear is going to come up. That demo actually hurt them because Cassia respawned back in time to control that ball and prevent a shot opportunity from the Balrogs again.
You got that right. Without that demo, there was definitely going to be some issues. There's a little bit of a double commit right there. Just tries to go to the air dribble, passes it back towards the middle. Class A clears the way to Tai. Tai can't quite get anything done on it. Cesaro's going to follow it back down. He bangs it off the corner. Cash with a great touch. Jay Melly, though, is up, and it's in! 3-0 Balrog.
To the ball. Wow. They're definitely not letting up, and it's good because they're going to need to maintain this momentum going into the next game. They're not playing for this game anymore. They're playing to get in the heads of the race, let them know that they're here to play. They're not out of this yet, and they're going to take it back to the race to try and force the issue, force a Game 6 and Game 7.
They're going to do what they have to do to make that Game 7 happen. They still have one more to play after this one. Once, assuming that they win. Class A with an amazing touch right there in the middle of the field on the pass from Tai to make it 3-1 with 46 seconds. Wraiths was saying, we're not dead yet. We can still close this one out.
They're not, and I lost track of how many times Cascio bumped someone in the setup for that play. I think he got every single player in the Balrogs, at least traded paint with them to help set up that goal.
Tai gets the credit for a save right there. That one goes right back towards the net. That's going to be dangerous. Jay Melly gets another goal. 4-1. The Balrogs answer right back.
Yeah, just an awkward challenge here from Class A, and Jay Melly is going to be there to capitalize on it. That's going to put them back in the 3-goal lead and swing the momentum back in the Balrogs' favor after that last race goal.
Now, you thought for a second the race were going to get something going, we're going to make something happen, try to make a game than it was. The Balrogs say, we'll absolutely make it more interesting, and they score another goal.
Yeah, they're not done yet here. As
it falls in for the Balrog. A little bit of a difficult rotation there for the Wraiths. A couple bad touches, can't quite get into place. You can tell they just want this game to be over, move on to the next one, and make something happen in Game 5.
Yeah, at this point they're playing for pride and trying to change a couple things up here. They're going to be looking a couple different strategies, see what might work, what might not. Try and give them a head start into the next game here. But I don't think the Balrogs are really giving them much to work with here, because nothing that they're doing right now is giving them any space as Cicero puts that ball in.
And there's the 0-second goal to show off. Everyone with 2 goals on the Balrog side. Big points there for them. Absolutely showing the race. They're not going to let this one. The thing is, though, the Balrogs need to keep this pressure up going into the next game. Tie it up 3-3. Force that game number 7. Get on the Wraiths' case. If they do not get out immediately in the next game, they're going to have issues pushing it on.
They are, and it seems like both teams have been having some issues with ping and server health, so they have both agreed to switch to a new server here. So we're going to get a little bit longer of a breather than we normally have. This could give the race time to come back, strategize again, and break the momentum that the Balrogs are building up.
Definitely an opportunity, like you said, to get a little bit of a breather, kind of reorganize a little bit, kind of figure out what's going on. But man, has this been a back and forth series for both teams. Absolutely getting back into it, doing what they need to do. Really been a fun series to watch.
It's been a fantastic series to watch, and I couldn't ask for more from 2 elite finalists here, fighting it out for the champion title. It's a shame we don't have a champion title for each of them, but there can only be one. We'll see who's going to take the game this time.
Yeah, so far, all of our finals have been absolutely great games, including the one that I played in and lost. Don't ask me how I know that. It was still a good time. In a couple of days, 2 days coming up, where our RSC season will finally be coming to an end. We've got the minor finals coming up at 9:40 Eastern. We've got the major finals coming up at 10:20 Eastern, or so, just depending on how things kind of go. We got Fiend and MD Productions on the call and the cast for both of those games coming up. That is Wednesday night, 24th of July. It's going to be a really good time for everybody. I am positive.
Absolutely. It's going to be a fantastic way to end the RSC season with 2 more finals here. The finals just keep coming one after the other with so many tiers here, but it's been a roller coaster ride to watch, and I've really loved watching the playoff scene develop. All the trash talking going on in general chat and the tier chats as well.
Yeah, certainly. Here at our Rocket Soccar Confederation, or RSC, we've got a little... we are on our 12th day of playoffs total. We started off on the 10th of July with the amateur finals. Did see a friend of mine plays for the Huns. They somehow managed to lose. They absolutely dominated the amateur tier the entire time. Were unable to make a run towards the end of it. And since then, we've got finals for every single day here in RSC. We'll be starting up our next season in late August, early September. We'll have some combines. We got a little bit of something for everyone. Doesn't matter if you're silver. Doesn't matter if you're a 1900 grand champ. We've got a place for you to play. We'll welcome you to come with us. Join our Discord. Find us on Reddit. Find us everywhere. Make sure you can get in this exciting action.
And speaking of action, it looks like the teams are jumping back in here with the new server. So we're going to get this next game kicked off here. Current score in the series, Wraiths have 3 games sitting at match point, and the Balrogs have 2. Orange, Balrogs going to get an early possible shot here on the kickoff here. They're going to get some momentum here as Jay Melly's going to keep the ball in their side and prevent the clear. Class A is going to hit it to Cascio. Cascio's going to fortunate roll up. He's going to do what he does best and go for the bump, setting up Class A for the early goal.
Wide open net after that bump. Cash absolutely destroying Jay Melly, forcing him out of that play. Wraiths go up 1-0. Obviously, that break helped them quite a bit.
It does here, and now the Balrogs are going to be playing from behind. You know it's going to be weighing on their minds. They can't drop a single game here. So they can't afford to be playing down here for long.
You got that right. They need an answer quickly. Just ice to Jay Melly off the wall. Cash is the last man back. He gets a touch. Tries to dribble it away. Very light touch there. Class A is going to bang it towards the middle, and Just Ice has got to be there. Let's see who can be there to get that one in the net. There's a touch. There's a touch. It's in the middle. It's stuck. That one very awkward, and Tai blasts it away.
Yeah, Tai coming in for the clear. Just Dice had an awkward shot and another awkward spot here in net here. They had 2 players in net, but it went over both of them. Class A putting that ball just where it needed to be. Just enough power on it to get it by them before they could react.
Could not quite turn that one around in time. Class A with the great touch. Upside down, coming down, knocking that one into the net. 2-0 Wraiths. They need 1 to secure the championship.
And Tai is going to take it all the way downfield here. He's going to be beating the Balrogs here. Cercero's going to demo him to try and give him a little bit of breathing room. Just Dice bumping Cascio, giving him a little bit of taste of it. Cercero's also hunting for a demo, and he gets one on Class A. They're definitely playing physical here, trying to push the opportunities, trying to make things happen that wouldn't normally happen.
To some extent, it almost looks like the Balrogs are going demo happy as opposed to going for the ball. There's a couple times where they were just slightly out of position. Times they tried to make some demos happen. Hopefully they can get their stuff back together and even this series up.
And they'll need to make something happen here because the Wraiths have clearly made an adjustment to their play. They're playing a lot stronger here. They're looking more like the Wraiths we saw in the first couple games as they get the offensive pressure and prevent the Balrogs from clearing the ball.
Touch off the backboard, float right towards the middle. That one gets cleared away.
No.
It's ahead of everyone. The Wraiths go up 3-0. Class A gets the hat trick.
Yeah, and Class A able to hit it just by Cicero. Balrogs playing really aggressive, trying to manufacture an opportunity, and Class A is going to punish them for it.
It's going to be tough to come back. 2:48 to play for the Balrogs. We'll see if they can make something happen. Class A already with a hat trick. Nobody else seems to want to put up much stats right now. We'll see what he can do. He goes for the touch right there. Can't quite make something happen on that turn. That would have been a sick goal for number 4
He was
for
in
Class
a
A.
great position for a redirect here. He's still going to stick with it, try to hit this ball back center for his teammate, but Balrogs are finally going to get a clear and a possible opportunity here. Just dice with the double tap and then the demo. Jay Melly's a little bit out of position for that. Cicero is going to hit a challenge tie. And this is looking a little bit iffy here as Just Dice comes flying off the backboard and make a challenge.
Some great defense was done right there to make sure that that one did not go in, but boy, was it dangerous. Great touch there by Cash. That one's back down. Ty tries to do with it, ends up banging off into the corner. Class A is going to follow it up the wall, taps it towards the middle. Cash is right there in the upper 90, and it's in the corner. 4-0. The Wraiths go up. This is almost insurmountable for the Balrogs.
Yeah, there was no challenge there in the midfield. Cicero was in net, low on boost. If he had just a little bit more, he could have gotten out there and tried to interrupt that, because you could see it developing from a mile away. 4-0 now, and Class A is going to try and make it 5-0. Wow, the Wraiths are starting to run away with this here.
Yeah, Wraiths absolutely putting the pressure on. A little bit of an awkward kickoff. Jay Melly does what he can to clear it unfortunately. Bashes it into the ceiling, comes straight back down. Class A not going to give that one up. All he needs is a save for the cycle. Cash already has the cycle. Ty just needs a goal for the cycle. Looks like the Wraiths most likely going to take this with 1:40 to play.
If they keep playing like they've been, then absolutely they're not in any danger in the series here. Let's see what the Balrogs are going to try and change. Cascio gets the demo on Jay Melly. Jay Melly's going to have to come back and spawn quickly to try and block that next shot opportunity.
It's a good attempt there to score that one. Cash luckily there make something happen. Ball bangs towards the middle. Cleared away towards the side. Jay Melly gets a little bit of a pop. He's got no boost though. Quite a bit of boost starving going on right now. That one just tries. Passage to Ty. We've got a minute to go for the Wraiths to try to take the championship here in the elite tier of RSC.
Just Dice with an unfortunate touch actually sends it back to his backboard here. That's going to put his team in a little bit of a rough spot. As Cascio is going to get the assist again to Ty. Man, I'm glad I don't have to sit here and vote for MVP. It's just be such a tough decision here between Class A, Cascio, and Ty. All of them seem to show up to play tonight.
Very, very difficult to decide, like you said, which one deserves MVP. We should have that poll up soon so you can decide who's going to get the finals MVP here for Elite. We got 30 seconds to go for the Wraiths to close this one out as they're already up 6-0. Class A needs a save for the cycle if the Balrogs can even get a shot on net. They've had a lot of issues with that so far this game. And just as I say that, Jay Melly gets the shot on net, but it goes in. No opportunity for the cycle for Class A. Balrogs just trying to get one back, make this a little bit more of a respectable loss. Maybe trying to make something happen.
Right, but the downside of that goal here is that's setting up for Brazil, and I don't know what would be worse, getting 6-0'd or getting 7-1.
You have a very, very good point there. That one floats up. Class A with a touch towards the middle. Couple of fields backflip. Just a couple seconds left for the Wraiths to take this one away. Get the championship. Get that W. Get those trophies. That one's bumped away. Just wait for the 0 seconds to happen. All it has to do now is touch the ground.
Jay Miller's going to try. Class A is going to shut him down. Said, no, you're not getting away with that, even though we've already won this game here.
Always good to try to make something happen. A bit of a triple commit in the middle of the field. That's all right. That one's back up. Ty finally is able to spike the ball. GG's all around for everyone. The Wraiths take the Elite Championship over the Balrogs in the best of 7 series. What a way to close that one out. Class A absolutely lighting up the scoreboard and gets the cycle.
Yeah, that was an amazing series to watch there, and the Balrogs there in that last game started to fall apart, but they should be proud of the way they played this whole series. The games weren't that much of a blowout here, aside from the last one, and the pace of play from the Wraiths was just suffocating.
Yeah, absolutely. Very difficult for the Balrogs to keep up with the pace that the Wraiths were pushing it at. It was just absolutely ridiculous. They had 10 shots on net, only had to get 3 saves in the 1 goal that they gave up on 6 shots. Class A with the hat trick early, got that 4th goal, and Cascio with 3 assists on his team's 6 goals. Absolutely great game by both teams. The Elite Finals MVP is up. Do you want Tai? Do you want Class A? Do you want Cascio? Click to vote. It's in the Twitch stream right now. Take your favorite. Honestly, I'm flipping a 3-sided coin just to pick one. Everyone played phenomenally. It's hard to pick a guy.
Yep, I'm going to be digging through looking for my 3-sided coin as well. It's just so tough to make a decision. I'm glad I don't have to do it. We'll just watch and read the results to you guys. But power is in your hands, chat, as to who will get the MVP here.
Absolutely great games by both teams. Me personally, a lot of Twitch chat right now is very, very kind of expected going into this game, seeing what was going to happen between these two teams. My vote was for Cash, and the reason is Tai and Clase would not have the goals and the assists that they had if it wasn't for Cash obliterating everybody, getting those big demos, getting those big bumps, setting up the play, making things happen. He was the guy that set up the opportunities for his teammates. That's a very interesting, it's a very good way to play. I really like that, mostly because I also score no points, and that's how I play, and that's why I liked it so much.
And it's hard to argue with that logic there. Cascio really got in Balrog's face and put the pressure on him early, maybe got him a little bit frustrated, and made them look over their shoulder for the whole rest of the series because they knew it was coming. While they were busy looking over their shoulder, Class A came back in with his bumps and demos, and Tai was able to capitalize on the setups from those two.
Still plenty of time left to vote. You got about 3 minutes left to vote Tai, Class A, or Cash for the Elite Finals MVP. Good job to the Rays. Good job to the Balrogs. Good job earlier tonight to both the teams in Challenger. Congratulations to everyone that made it to the finals. Congratulations, everyone, on your first place finishes. Good try, everyone, on your second place finishes. Thank you to everyone who casted. Thank you to everyone who streamed and showed up for this. But right now, I'm going to hand it over to Geeky Tom, who's going to give you an opportunity to hear your Elite MVPs and your Elite All-Stars for Way Too Sick and General Mills. Have a great night.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Yes, those fantastic games played tonight. I'm very excited to see what the rest of the week has to offer. But for right now, we have your Elite All-Stars voting, and immediately after, we will do the MVPs. So let's get right into it. The first All-Star voted in is Apocalypse from the Great Apes for the Solar Division. Congratulations. Next, we have Tai from the Wraiths. We just saw him on stream. Congratulations. And next, we have Anthage from the Hornets, also for Solar, to finish that out. So congratulations to the 3 of you. Next, for Lunar, we have Just Dice from the Balrogs. Congratulations. And then we have El Diablo Rojo from the Kings. Congratulations. And finally, to finish out the Lunar Division, we have J Melly from the Balrogs. Congratulations to everybody. That is your Elite Season 5 All-Stars, as voted by the Elite Division, or tier, sorry. So, once again, that is Apocalypse, Tai, Anthage for the Solar Division, against Just Dice, El Diablo Rojo, and Jade Melly for your Lunar Division. Congratulations to all of you. Next, we have your Solar MVP, which is none other than Anthage from the Hornets. Congratulations, you guys voted him in. He had the stats. And for the Lunar MVP, we have El Diablo Rojo from the Kings as part of the House of Cards franchise. So congratulations to you as well. For your overall MVP of Elite, it will be Anthage from the Hornets. He has the most MVPs. He is number 1 in points per game, number 2 in saves per game, and the most saviors. So congratulations to Anthage as your overall Elite MVP. And congratulations to El Diablo Rojo and Anthage again for the Solar MVP, and everybody who was voted into the Elite All-Stars match, which should appear next week. And I don't know about you, but I am excited to see how all these All-Star games turn out, and I'm excited to see the minor and major finals on Wednesday. Other than that, that's all for me. So thanks everybody in the chat for showing up. Thank you to the casters for stepping in tonight and taking over where I can't, because I am terrible at casting. And I hope everybody has a great, fantastic week, and we will see you again on Wednesday.
Here we are. We're here with the playoffs. We have got a couple matchups for you tonight.
Kind of exciting for both of them to be here in the finals.
Oh my God, yeah, man! Oh my God, man! That's a pass up to the midcourt. A little high on the shot. Trego in the right spot at the right time, and we got a tie game, folks. Solar Conference waiting to see what Big Man's going to do there. I think they got
Got a boost, he's got a cycle out. Here's an aerial from top. Top with a nice touch, and it's under the bar!
Gets it! Nobody home! 33 seconds, and we have a tie game!
It looked like Wolf was rotating back to net, but he never had an opportunity to pick up boost.
Finding a nice angle shot for the Spastics corner there. Nice little disc by Brosh. Multiple times, but never playing a very strong defensive game right now. And as the time ticks away, oh no! Wow! Got the reach of a little tap down from Wraiths to Infinite to give them the lead with 5 seconds.